So what's up, people? Welcome back to the channel, The Chronicles of Mr. Fish, with myself, Mr. Fish. Today I'm coming to you from my own bike. I know I come to you from my own bike most of the time, but it's going to be a little bit of a review. I've sold this bike, it's going. Tomorrow I pick up my new ride, and I've realised I've never done a video on this bike. I've never done a walk round, I've never given any information, my likes, my dislikes. So I thought today, as a last tribute, my last ride out on this bike, I shall find somewhere nice and peaceful. Obviously I can't control the weather, it's not lovely for you guys. I would have loved a nice sunny day, but that's not possible. So I shall find somewhere, pull over and have a little walk round of the bike, tell you the things I like, the things I don't like, give you some stats, give you some information, tell you how I got on with my wonderful Honda CB500X. Well, this is the best spot I could find. It's quite idyllic, it's close to me, it's nice. As I say, the weather's a bit rubbish, but this is my CB500X. I think the last time I did a walk round on this was when I actually bought it, which was 18 months ago, 19 months ago. I've had it for a while, I've done about 7,000 miles on it, and it's been an absolutely wonderful bike. I can't fault it. So why are you getting rid of it, I hear you ask? Because needs must. I want something a little bit bigger, a little bit quicker, a little bit better handling, just a little bit of everything. And there's other reasons I'm selling this one. Not mechanical or anything wrong with it, just personal reasons. Those of you that know me will know what that's all about. Anyway, wheels, 17-inch wheels. You've got a 160 on the back and a 120 on the front. The engine's a parallel twin, 400 and something cc's. It's not going to light your fire, it's not going to blow your mind with power. I shall put all the specs on the screen about now, so if you pause it you can read all of those. This is all the official Honda stuff. Right, let's get back to the bike. I love it, I really do love it. I can't fault the bike, apart from it doesn't look the sexiest thing on the planet. I think the looks are love it, hate it with this style of bike. I love this style of bike. I've done some additions to it, I'll go through those in a minute. But the main problem with the bike for me is the seat height. It's a little bit too low for me. The power, I want a little bit more. And the gearbox. The gearbox is a little bit agricultural, a bit clunky, but it is a cheap bike, so you've got to kind of expect that, I suppose. The additions I've done to it, I've put a screen on it from Jivy. And I've cracked it there because I tightened it too much. I put these little extenders from Rally Raid just to let some air up, because the main problem with the CBX for me is the screen. If you put the original screen on, it's fine on its lowest setting, but you get full wind blast. If you put a medium screen on, I get a lot of buffeting around the head, so that's no good for me. So I've either got to go full on riot shield or tiny sports screen. Seating position, as I said, is good, but I'm a little bit too tall. I'm a little bit too long in the leg for this. I'm 6'2", 17.5 stone, and this is just a little bit too small for me. But it's not the bike's fault, that's my fault, or my mum and dad's fault. My mum should have slept with someone shorter. Right, tank range, I get about 200 miles before the light starts flashing and I fill up with petrol. It will go to about 240 on a push, so about 240 miles, but 200 miles you're safe on that. The engine has never ever let me down. I'm still on the same set of tyres, Pirelli Scorpions. I don't know what they're actually called, something trail, Scorpion Trail. And I have to say, handling wise, they're brilliant. They're brilliant in the wet, brilliant in the dry. I mean, I've had it down scraping the pegs, not often, but I've had it on a few roundabouts tipped over enough that the pegs have touched down. So I've got really good handling for this type of bike. Bit spongy on the suspension, but once again, it's a budget bike. It's that commuter style, so it's going to be a bit softer. There's not really a lot I can tell you about the bike that's that exciting. I've put the hand guards on it just to protect from wind. They don't do anything if I were to crash, they would come off. Heated grips, because I live in the UK and it's always bloody cold. RAM mount for my phone. I put the engine bars on. I actually put my feet here when I'm on long journeys, just to break up my leg space. I put the titanium end can on from Akropovich. I never know how to say that. And I've put the Jivvy back box on. I've got a bigger one of these, and I've got this bit of free advertising for you guys there, Jake. I've put the stickers on, the rim tape, and I've also put these on here, which should be cleaner. I need to clean this bike. I'll clean it before I take it to the dealer. So the only real issue for me is the gearbox. I don't like the gearbox. It's a bit clunky. Right, let's do the dashboard, the clocks. You turn it on, it all lights up to let you know it's all there. I've done 6,347 miles. I thought I'd done a little bit more than that, but I haven't, so that's all good. Fuel gauge, digital rev counter, clock, and if you go through the little computer system, you've got trip A, trip B, and miles per gallon. That's instant as you're going along. Your average miles per gallon, I've averaged 65.4 miles to the gallon, and I haven't reset this trip for probably 5,000 miles. So that's a true representation of the riding I do. I do a lot of in-town riding, so to get 65.4 is quite good actually. I have no idea. I think that's the amount of fuel you've used, and it's quite basic, but it's got the information you need. Right, let's have a little look under the seat. I don't often go under the seat, so I'm not actually sure what I've got under there. I've got a puncture repair kit and a 12-volt charger. The reason I didn't go for a USB charger is I've read that if you get the USB straight charger in there, it has a little bit of a drain on your battery because it's converting from 12-volt to 5-volt. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I didn't risk it. So I went straight for the cigarette type, and then I've got the adapter in the back box, so I can charge my phone and anything else I need to charge. So yeah, you got a little bit of space under there, not a lot, but enough. You always have to have a puncture repair kit. If you haven't got one, get one. It could save you so much time. I've also got the rear guard, what do you call it, hugger, another Jivvy. I seem to like Jivvy stuff. Got their luggage, got their hugger, handguards and engine bars, all from Jivvy. Find them pretty good. I've also got an R&G footprint thing, whatever they're called, I don't know. Just go on your side stand, make it a bit wider so it doesn't fall over in the dirt. So there you go, that's the Honda CB500X. It's not the current model, it's the model before, so it hasn't got the LED lights and that, but I'm going to miss it. I'm really going to miss it. As I say, I'm mainly selling for personal reasons. If you know me, you'll know what they are. But I am getting another bike tomorrow, so it's not that sad. I'm getting something a little bit quicker, a little bit bigger, and then I can start putting my own little bits on it like I did to this. So if you're in the market for a commuter or an easy to get on with bike, CB500X, I can highly recommend it. Now let's go for a ride. So what's it like to ride? Well, I can say this, it's easy. It is very, very, very easy. It's a typical Honda. You just get on, start it up, and off you go. Nothing to frighten you, nothing to be scared of. Very comfortable. Does everything you want from a 500cc bike. Remember that, it's a 500cc bike. It's not a 1000cc sports bike. It's not going to set your world on fire. It's not going to make you come home and think, I need to change my pants because I've been going that fast wheelie and doing stunts. It's not that type of bike. The type of bike it is an everyday bike. You use it every day. I use it for commuting. I use it for trips away. I use it in the rain. I haven't used it in the snow yet, but that'll be coming soon. Although I won't get to use it in the snow. No, I did. I used it in the snow last year. So it works in the snow as well. There you go. I forgot about that. So it works in all weathers. It's the type of bike that you don't have to clean every day. It's not flash. You don't show off with it. If you're a flash person and you want to show off, this is not really the bike for you. You want something different. There you go. I don't know what I was going to say then. But, oh, I've bonded with this bike. This is probably the longest I've ever kept a bike in my life. I usually keep them a year, and then I get bored and want something new, so change it. But this I've had for well over a year and a half, and if I wasn't in the lucky position to get a new bike, then I wouldn't be too upset keeping this. It is a comfortable place to be. I keep saying this, I'm a little bit too tall for it, but if I was to invest some money back into it, or more money into it, I could probably get the seat raised slightly. So everything that I don't really like about it has a remedy. See, this riot shield I've got on the front, that's the remedy to the buffeting. The standard one comes down here, which is fine, gives you a little bit of air. But if I just put this on by itself, it's not high enough, so I'll get buffeting around here. So I've got to put this extension on, and that stops the buffeting. But I think it looks awful, especially from this point of view, the camera's point of view. It kind of ruins the outlook for you guys. That's my opinion anyway. You might think different. Speed wise, it's fast enough. It'll sit at 80 miles an hour all day long, every day. I mean, it won't rip your arms out your shoulders getting there, but it's quicker than 99% of cars off the lights. It's quicker than 99% of cars in general, up to about 70 miles an hour. So not really an issue for me. I'm not a speed freak. I don't go crazy. I've settled down. I've chilled out in my old age. So in conclusion, what can I tell you? I love the CB500X. And I know, again, you're going to be saying in the comment sections or in your own minds, if you love it so much, why are you getting rid of it? It is personal, it's nothing to do with the bike. It's a little bit of a personal reason why I'm getting rid of this particular bike. And I just saw the opportunity to upgrade and get something slightly more entertaining, let's say, as an all-rounder. But back to this bike, it's a very good bike. It commutes well, it tours well. You can even have fun in the twisty roads. You've got to be a bit more committed in the twisty roads because it's got soft suspension, so you've got to be a little bit more ready to buck up and down a little bit. But if you can get through the soft suspension, you can really have fun on this thing, because fun is not necessarily balls out speed. For me, fun is nice twisty roads, nice company, having a great day out. And this bike will do that, no problems, and then transport you back home in comfort. It's like, and I've said this I think on other videos, it's like a faithful old pair of slippers. Yeah, I mean, you might have other bikes in the garage, but when it's uncomfortable, when you're feeling a little bit low, you reach for the keys for this, because it's just gonna cuddle you and make you feel good about yourself, make you feel nice. Oh, I'm getting emotional over a bike. Well, I'm not, that's a lie, I just said that for effect. It's a fucking bike. I have somewhat grown attached to it though, in all honesty. Anyway, that just leaves me to say goodbye. I bid you farewell. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. So for the last time coming from the CB500X, I just need to say stay safe. I love you all. Because next time I'll be coming from a different bike. So look out for that bike video. I'll do a bike reveal video. Enjoy that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. See you soon. Fish out.